rinse and reuse.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
Covering up my problem was the last thing I needed. If I hadn't been able to hide, I would have sobered up so much sooner. I'm hoping you will too.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Either you tell the truth about this mugging, or I will.
No, I'll get it. Just wait here. Tom,
I hope it's not too early.
No.
I'm kind of worried about my wife. She left late last night to come over here. Did you see her?
Tell him.
She was here. She was here last night.
Tell him.
Tell me what? What happened? Where's Margot?
She left.
Tell him.
Will you stop it?
Stop what? Emily, talk to me. What's going on here?
Guess I must have left it open.
No.
Somebody want to tell me what the hell is going on around here?
Hell.
There's a warrant out for his arrest. What's he doing with you and Beth?
What does it look like, Munson? Huh? You're the head of the PD. Do they, give an IQ test for that, or and just give it to the guy who can eat the most dogs?
Watch it, Silva.
They caught me, all right? Your crack detective caught me.
I think you mean what you've been saying all night, Carly. At least, while you've been saying it.
Thanks, I think. What'll it take, Jack? What'll it take to convince you that I love you? That I want to be with you?
Leave hell.
What?
You heard me. Leave hell. What'd you expect, Carly? That you could have us both? It's one or the other. You have to choose.
As the world turns.
I don't want to think about Hal. Not now.
We have to think about Hal. He's your husband. What have we been talking about here? All night long you've been telling me how much you want me back. What does that mean to you?
That we'd be together.
Yeah, well, how can that happen when you're married to someone else?
Sorry. It's happening so fast.
You're the one who came to me.
I know, and I meant every word I said, Jack. I guess I just didn't think that you would come back so soon.
Well, what kind of schedule did you have in mind?
Don't do that. Don't be mean to me. I'm trying. You want me to end my marriage just like that?
You said the marriage was a mistake.
It is.
Yeah. You regret it every day. Well, how long do you want to drag it out?
I don't want to drag anything. No, I'm not in love with Hal, but that doesn't make it easier to hurt him.
You think it's going to make him feel good to know that you've been thinking about me the whole time you're with him? You think he wants that?
Of course not.
I don't believe this. What were you thinking when you came here?
I wasn't thinking. I was feeling, Jack. I love you. I want to be with you.
It was time to think, Carly. How'd you figure this works, huh? You run between Hal and me? You and I just sneak around having an affair? Do you think I'd honestly go for something like that?
I know that's not who you are, Jack.
I hope it's not how you are either.
It's not.
I think we both know what has to happen here. Or not. Well, we're down to it, aren't we now, Curly? You can't do it, and we both know why. If you walk out on Hal, you lose what you really love, the $50 million.
As the World Turns is brought to you today by Tide. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Zach was a freshman in high school when Roy was born. Surprise. Oh, I was very nervous about the difference in their ages, but he always treats Roy as if he's an equal.
Should we order pizza?
Roy adores the shirt that Zach gave him. Roy lives in that shirt, so it gets washed a lot. I just want to keep it looking great.
For clothes that get worn a lot, there's Tide. Regular detergents can leave clothes looking old, but Tide helps keep cotton clothes looking newer longer.
Roy feels so close to his brother. They're inseparable.
Now take in the outdoors. Fresh, cool, clean. Introducing Mountain Spring Tide with bleach. It leaves behind a fresh outdoor scent. It's gotta be Tide.
Guess what the kids call Grampy's chair?
The stinky chair.
You know, I have a stinky chair problem, too. His name is George.
Well, now there's a way to get bad smells out of fabrics for good.
It's called Febreze. It's new, and you won't believe how many places you'll find to spray it.
See, Febreze helps clean fabrics in a way you never could before.
And it's not just covering one smell with another.
Exactly. Just spray Febreze. Its patented cleaning system finds the smells trapped in fabrics and gently cleans them away as it dries.
Once it's dry, the smell's gone. For good.
Febreze, check the laundry out.
And check this out.
It's safe. From dress blues to teddy bears, Febreze cleans bad smells out of fabrics. For good.
I wonder if they'll call it the sleepy chair now.
I don't know what I love about him most. His eyes, his smile, or maybe his beautiful skin. Oh, that skin.
And what makes his skin so sweet and irresistible? Start with a wipe that's not too dry. Introducing Pampers Baby Fresh with new Moisture Pillow Quilting. These special wipes contain just the right amount of moisture to help leave skin clean and fresh. And they're gentler than the other leading brand.
I just want to hold him forever.
Pampers Baby Fresh with Moisture Pillows.
Margot was here last night, and she left.
You already said that. What happened?
She came by to make sure I wasn't going to say anything about the fact that she was hiding Eddie.
Yeah, and then what?
And then she got an urgent phone call.
Do you know from who?
No, but I'm assuming it was about Eddie, because, you know, the way she reacted, and then she just tore out of here.
Right, that may help.
Well, you think you know where she is?
I might. I think I know the last place that Eddie was headed, so I'm gonna go try to find them. Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. Enough, all right? I got it loud and clear. I'm gonna take care of this. Today. You take care of it today.
You got your man, okay? I'm busted.
Eddie.
Where'd you find him?
I didn't.
Look, I was outside, okay? Looking for a place to crash.
Oh, you just happened to come here.
No way, man. This guy's my doctor, all right? He works long hours. I figured he wouldn't be here. Just my luck. He's coming in the door right as I'm...
Eddie, you don't have to do this. Stop it.
Shut up, all right? I'm so sick of you coming up with bleeding hard answers for why I do what I do.
You don't talk to her that way. You just tell me what happened.
I told you. I needed a place to crash.
What, you were just gonna knock on the door and ask real nice if you could come in?
Yeah, that's it, man. Come on. You don't think I could break into this place?
Sure you could, Silva.
Wait, hold on. Eddie wouldn't have had to break in.
You'd harbor a fugitive? Is that what you're saying, Dan?
No, Ben had no idea that there was a warrant out.
Give it up, all right?
Stop it.
Give it up.
Eddie.
I can't wait to get back to jail, man. At least there I won't have to listen to your freaking mouth.
Hal, don't listen to him. He's lying. Don't listen to a word he says. It's not about the money.
Oh, come on, Carly. It's all it's been about since day one. It's the reason you married Hal. The reason you got pregnant. Money's always been number one.
Oh.
Great. I guess we're done here. Thanks for the interesting night, Carly. Next time you feel an urge like this, don't bother.
We're not done, Jack. We will never be done. I let you walk out before, and I have hated myself ever since. I will not let you walk out again. I love you, Jack. I want you. I'm sorry if I didn't jump quick enough here, but that doesn't mean that I don't get it. You want me to leave, Hal? I will. I'll do it.
You will.
Yes. I won't let us down again, Jack.
Today.
What?
Tell him today.
Okay.
Come to me afterwards. 7:30 down by the docks at the Valletta.
I will. I'll do it, Jack. And when I see you tonight, I'll be free. I promise.
announce exciting medical news. Introducing Monistat 1, the one-dose yeast infection treatment from the brand we trust. Monistat 1 is so effective, just one treatment cures a yeast infection. Absolutely nothing works faster. Doctors know the one dose keeps working for days for an effective cure. And it's the only one-dose treatment with the name doctors recommend most. New Monistat 1. One dose from the #1 doctor-recommended brand.
Joe Cool, Princess Leia, Bugs Bunny.
This Saturday and Sunday, it's Keepsake Ornament Premiere, only at your Hallmark Gold Crown store.
And now Silk and Flame Barbie.
For over 200 new ornaments, you know what to look for.
Another hair clog. Well, I think the red
Drano Max, toughest on hairy clogs.
Having your own home is full of challenges. There will always be those days when you just can't get the mower started. But for 100 families, these moments are what they've been waiting for. Because they always dreamed of owning a home and of everything that comes along with it. That's why Maxwell House is helping Habitat for Humanity build 100 homes. See any can of Maxwell House to help more families realize their dream.
Since Excedrin's the headache medicine, it was tested on one of the toughest types of headaches, migraines. The clinical tests proved Excedrin's formula relieves migraine headache pain. And to better help migraine sufferers, the FDA worked with Excedrin to develop an additional package with specific information about migraines. So next to Excedrin, there's a new package. Same proven formula called Excedrin Migraine. Excedrin Migraine, the only non-prescription medicine approved for migraine pain relief.
Her children vanished 5 years ago. Then an arrest and a shocking reunion. Her children are strangers as she lost them forever 48 hours tonight.
Hi there, I'm so glad to see you're up and about. I thought I would drop by and see if you would like to have breakfast with me. John, you rascal, you. Look what you did. You knew I was coming by as I usually do to take you to breakfast, but you ordered breakfast up. You are just the sweetest. Let me see, what have you got here? Oh, eggs Benedict with John. That is just my favorite thing in the whole world. Come on, sit. You gotta sit down. We cannot let these things get cold. You know,
I suppose you're right. But
Oh, that may be room service. We need orange juice, so tell them, please.
Hi.
Hi.
Come in.
Sorry I'm late. Hi there. For goodness sake, well, Bobby, you're just in time. You really are just in time. Eggs Benedict, you'll just love it. You have to eat it now before it gets cold. It's no good. He just made a wonderful spread just for you.
I can see that.
Yes, he did. Oh, I will see you at Fashions. You bet. I'll be right there. Okay, see you. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Woman has more energy before breakfast than most people can muster up all day long.
You're right. Sit down. Listen, I'm so pleased that you called.
Well, I thought it'd be nice for us to have a little quiet time together. You know, and not at Fashions. It's always so busy there.
Yeah.
I mean, especially now that we're so short-handed. I mean, I have to actually wait on customers these days like Carly.
Yeah.
You know, she came in the other day and practically bought every piece in the whole shop.
Yeah.
She did, and on a cop's salary, too.
Listen, you're working a lot of overtime then, I guess, huh? I think you should really concentrate on yourself, though, you know.
Overtime?
How the session's going with...
Do you know that we're so understaffed that I'm now the delivery boy, too? She wanted everything delivered to her house, even if there was an extra charge.
How are you?
I'm pretty fed up, if you really want to know. I mean, she doesn't even stop to think. I don't even think hell knows how much money she's spending. She has so much...
Why don't we just forget about Carly here for a minute?
Oh, I'm just trying to make conversation.
You know something? Maybe conversation isn't what we need. I was thinking about that. Maybe what we need is to spend some more time together, you know, sharing what we feel about things, what we think about things.
Well, I was just trying to point out that Carly isn't exactly, you know...
Did you just come here to talk about Carly?
No, of course not.
Good. I really didn't want to talk anymore anyway. I'm sick of talking.
Oh. Oh, well, what should we do? Should we sit here in silence while we eat this lovely breakfast?
No. You know what I mean.
No, I don't, John.
I want to be with the woman I love more than anybody else in the world. I want to be with my wife. I want us to be together again. I want to hold you. I want to kiss you. I want to feel your arms around me. I want to feel your body next to mine. I want to make love to you.
I told you he's here to get Ben's help.
Yeah, I was gonna hypnotize him, try and help him remember the night of the mugging.
Whose idea was that?
The Tooth Fairy's. Oh, shut up! You think you lie right now for me, that's gonna make up for killing my mother? Well, you are wrong, lady! Dead wrong. Leave it alone. Leave me alone.
Come and join the party?
Yeah, what's going on?
I got an anonymous call that Eddie was in the area. What brings you two by?
I thought that Margot might be here. I mean, she said...
She probably called her old man and tell him the good news. Yeah, she busted me, Tommy boy.
Damn it, Eddie, you don't have to do this.
All right, quiet, everybody. I'm not getting the full story here, man.
She's just...
Eddie. Margot?
He's lying. I told you, he's lying.
Well, what is the full story, Margot? And for your sake, I hope it's not what I think it is.
Back so soon?
Hey, I'm glad you're awake. Feel rotten if I woke you.
Julia.
I got breakfast. Hope you're up for some early morning company.
My name is Marjorie. I'm 65 and on Medicare. I use insulin to control my diabetes, and I'm low on my diabetic testing supplies. I should be driving to the drugstore now, but I'm not. Medicare covers my supplies, and I could be filling out these forms now, but I'm not. I could be paying out of pocket for all my daily testing supplies, but I'm not. Thanks again. Liberty Medical does it all for me.
Great news. Now Medicare covers diabetic testing supplies for everyone who tests their blood sugar. Get free home delivery with the cost billed directly to Medicare. You'll have no upfront out-of-pocket expense, no trips to the drugstore, no forms to file.
I could be just a little pressed for time and cash, but I'm not.
For more information on home delivery, call Liberty Medical at 1-800-428-5353. That's 1-800-428-5353. You'll save money and time.
Have you ever been tempted by fruit?
Everybody loves fruit.
Fresh fruit? Wild fruit? Fruit of the loom? Everybody loves fruit.
Everybody loves fruit.
Everybody.
It's the natural choice. Huggies Natural Care unscented baby wipes. With fewer ingredients than any other wipe for soft, gentle cleansing every time. Which explains why so many babies choose to go natural.
I did it! I lost 5 pounds in 5 days! It's great! 5 pounds in 5 days!
Jumpstart, the 5-day diet plan from Slim Fast.
I lost 5 pounds and my jeans fit again.
Jumpstart helps you lose up to 5 pounds in 5 days. Nutritious high-protein shakes along with fruits and vegetables make Jumpstart the healthy, delicious way to lose weight.
5 pounds in 5 days. Jumpstart!
From Slim Fast, lose up to 5 pounds in 5 days.
Jumpstart!
Frogs. They've been around for 350 million years. So why are they suddenly disappearing?
We coexist with these creatures. They're telling us something is not right about the environment.
Silence of the Frogs. The mystery unfolds in an Eye on America special series beginning tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Her children vanished. Now the shocking reunion. 48 hours tonight.
I can't.
All right, well, I know what comes next. Now I apologize, right? Now I say that I'm sorry for upsetting you, and I'm sorry for telling you that I want you to be with you, and I tell you that I will try to be more understanding and patient in the future, and that I will back off.
John.
But I gotta tell you something, Barbara. I don't know how much of that I have left inside of me here, this patience and this understanding thing. I miss you. You're my wife. I love you so much. It's as simple as that. And your rejection just, it drives me nuts, I guess. That's all.
No, I'm not.
But it is. That's what it is. It's
no,
rejection.
That's not what I'm trying.
I know. You can't. You can't because you're not ready. But I wonder if you're ever gonna be ready.
So, can I come in, or should I just drop the bag, ring the doorbell, and run?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm such a jerk. Come in.
Well, I wouldn't say a jerk, but I would bet on sleepy and hungry. So, I got muffins, fresh out of the oven, not my own, Java's oven. I didn't think I should put you through that early in the morning. I didn't know what you'd want, so I did this kind of Noah's Ark thing. I had 2 of every kind, and coffee, and then on the way I drove by this donut shop, and there were 3 cop cars parked out in the front, so I figured that was as good as a 3-star rating, so... Whoa. You want to hold off on this until you get a shower or something?
What?
Look, a bit tired. Did you just get home?
Home?
You know, from the job or the stakeout or whatever. Remember last night you... Jack?
There was no case. Something else came up. Something personal.
Oh, it makes me so mad. Oh, John, this is so lovely. Oh, yes, Barbara, I know, I understand. John, all of this is for me. Strawberries. Oh, yes, Barbara, I love you. Oh, John, please pass the sugar, but don't touch my hand. Please, don't touch me. Oh, I understand, Barbara. Oh, you don't, stupid man. Oh, Barbara, if that's you and you want a chastity belt, I'm sorry. Never had one, never wanted one, never needed one. Oh, hi.
I love you. You have been so good to me.
Well, yes, I have. What's this all about?
I have to tell you because you were right. You were so right.
Yeah, I'm right about a lot of things. What am I right about this time? Look at me. Yeah? Can't you see it? I see a big smile. And? Well, you look happy for the first time in months.
Well, that's it. That's it right on the nose, Lisa. I'm positively ecstatic. And I had to tell you because you knew all along and you told me and you were right. Thank you.
Hey, I love all this adoration. I'm just soaking it up like a sponge. But what am I right about? What?
I'm finally not fighting anymore. I'm doing it. I'm going with it. I'm following my heart.
Good. You mean the marriage, the baby, the $50 million?
No, it's not that. Just think, Lisa. Think back to the beginning of the year. Right before Hal and I got married, I told you that I couldn't shake the feelings I had for Jack.
Yeah, I know. You were very much in love with him.
Right. And what advice did you give me?
I gave you advice you did not take.
I'm taking it now. What?
What?
I'm doing it. I'm finally following my heart. I'm back together with Jack. I am truly, madly, and deeply in love, and for the first time in months, everything seems right. I feel so alive and so free
And so nuts. Carly, have you totally lost your mind? Honey, you say, Sonny, just love Jack. Well, I have to ask you, do you remember about your baby? What about this baby? What, more to the point, what about the father? What about your husband? You know, what's his name?
Yes,
Hal?
I know, I do know, I know.
I know, you don't. Carly, you don't know beans. You don't, and if you're going to go ahead and think you can just follow your heart, you're going to end up breaking Hal's.
Look, man, I told you everything, all right? When you get me the hell out of here, take me to jail now.
No, he's innocent. I know that he is.
You do? How do you know that?
Margot.
Where are you two going?
She's just upset because the kid messed up. Just let me talk to her 1 minute.
1 minute.
I am not going to let Eddie go to jail.
What are you going to do? You're going to go in his place? Look at how far this has gone.
He didn't mug Emily. I know he didn't.
Let him prove it in court, honey. Come on, you can't do anything else here. You've already risked your career.
Would you think like a prosecutor, please? Look, he's got 2 prior convictions. He's on probation. Now, if the judge gets wind of that, he's going to throw the book at him, and then if he gets convicted of this crime, it's going to be all over for him, Tom.
You cannot stop this.
I can. Yes, I can. I can tell him that I found him, and I took him in, and I hid him, and I was trying. Yes, and if they see that somebody actually cared about him, then maybe they'll actually understand that he's innocent, Tom.
Listen. I love how much you care, how much you're willing to give. You can't do this.
Either you tell the truth about this mugging, or I will. Tell the truth, or I will. I will. I will. I will.
Hey, Hal, I need to tell you something.
What?
About the other night.
Mm-hmm.
The night I was mugged. I think I made a mistake.
This is my best friend Ginny since 3rd grade. She told me about Clean and Clear Daily Pore Cleanser. It gently scrubs your pores clean with these smooth, round micro scrubbers. We both use it like every day.
Clean and clear and under control.
I've invited some friends over to admire my new deck. I'm cooking lean and hearty smoked sausage. So, what do you think? Delicious. How do you like it? Perfect. I love this sausage.
Lean and hearty, lower fat, 100% Hillshire Farm.
What's so funny? She's only using half a cup of Clorox bleach. So you're supposed to use a whole cup of Clorox bleach to get clothes really white. Oh.
Look at the difference in whitening when you use a whole cup of Clorox bleach.
Gee, maybe we should tell her to use a whole cup of Clorox.
What?
It really does work better.
You blabbermouth.
Oh! For the whitest whites, use a whole cup.
There's never been anything like them. Nothing. Introducing new Playtex odor-absorbing tampons. They give you all the odor protection you want and nothing more. No scent, no fragrance, no nothing. That's because new Playtex odor-absorbing tampons are the first and only tampons that actually eliminate odor by absorbing it naturally. It's the freshest way to feel clean ever. New Playtex odor-absorbing tampons. All the odor protection you want and nothing more.
I don't compromise on my laxative. I want both strong and gentle, so I choose Docalax.
Docalax is strong. So effective, doctors recommend it most. And it's gentle, with comfort coating. Why compromise? Get strong, get gentle, get Docalax.
I am an ice cream snob. Right away, I thought, healthy choice. But I was shocked. Chunks of brownies, caramel, cappuccino, chocolate, chunk. Only 2 grams of fat. With Healthy Choice, I've got a green light to eat what I like. Yeah.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
She was a cyclone raging in L.A.
You stay away from James, or your precious little grandson will pay.
And now her secret is exposed.
We can fight her.
But when the air clears,
Don't ever underestimate Miss Stephanie.
how many lives will be claimed?
She got to me.
Oh, if you only knew the bold and the beautiful.
The amazing survival story of a premature baby tonight.
Mix and pour and shake some simple Southern favorites. Mint juleps, a cream punch or a milk punch, and of course, a non-alcoholic drink for those of you who don't indulge. on Martha Stewart Living.
Today at 2 on CBS 2.
On the next Jackie Collins Hollywood, Anna Nicole Smith talks about her struggle to lose weight.
I felt so horrible that I went back into my cave.
On the next Jackie Collins Hollywood.
Today at 3.
Some people think we babies are too demanding. It's just not true. Sure, we like breastfeeding, but that doesn't mean Mom has to be with us every minute. My mom leaves her milk for me when she's at work or something. Of course, I'd rather be with Mom. We're very close. She says breastfeeding keeps us close even when we're apart. Breastfeeding works with a little loving support.
The wind tunnel by Hoover. With wind tunnel technology, it picks up more dirt than any other clean air upright, and its 5-stage allergen filtration system traps dust and pollens. The wind tunnel by Hoover. Now $249.99 at Kmart.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
What kind of mistake, Emily?
Well, I'm not exactly sure.
Well, what kind of mistake do you think you made?
Well, you see, this is the first time I've seen Eddie since well, one night it happened.
You never said you saw his face during the mugging.
I know. His voice, it sounds different now, and I don't remember it sounding that way.
You heard the mugger?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you say that in your statement?
Because I'm just remembering now, Hal. I can't help it. I just remembered.
All right, take it easy. Just tell me what you remember.
In the park, when he grabbed me, he told me to keep my mouth shut. So he definitely talked, and I remember his voice. It wasn't as deep as his.
You're sure?
Pretty sure, yeah. And you know, looking at Eddie now, he's a big guy, and the guy who grabbed me, he couldn't have been as tall as Eddie, and I think Eddie couldn't have been the mugger.
Emily?
What?
If you're scared of him, there's no need to be. You shouldn't let him intimidate you into saying something that's not true.
No, he isn't. He isn't. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I got things so mixed up. I think it's because I'd seen Eddie earlier, you know, and my mind just kind of filled in the blanks. I feel rotten about all this. I do. Eddie, I'm so sorry. I was wrong.
I never left the house. That's not true. I took a walk about 4 in the morning.
All night?
Yeah.
Jack, if this is too personal and you don't want to tell me...
No, I do. It's just that... I didn't expect this. You know, and this thing, it came out of the blue. It may turn out to be nothing, but... Why am I so torn up about it, right?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm so bad at this. No, please don't. Don't feel sorry for me.
Okay, I won't. I care about you, and this is obviously hurting you a lot. I want to help you if I can.
You're so beautiful.
Jack, you don't have to tell me about this.
I want to.
No, you don't. You don't. You feel like you have to for some reason, like I'd hold it against you if you didn't.
Believe me, you would.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Jack, things have gone pretty fast. Really fast. But that doesn't mean that we have to give each other every bit of ourselves this instant. It doesn't happen that way.
I don't want to hold anything back from you, Julia.
It's not holding back if you don't tell me immediately. I kept things from you for a while.
I kept things from you.
And it didn't kill either one of us. Now, I figure as gun-shy as we are, I mean, take the time that we need. You need time with this, then tell me when you're ready, not before. I understand.
I know this is gonna hurt Hal.
Good. I mean, congratulations. At least you're a member of our planet.
I'm not happy about that either, you know. But I think it's worse to keep on pretending. Don't you? I mean, the sooner I tell him, the sooner he can recover. Find somebody else, maybe.
Honey, what about the baby?
Oh, Hal will be a part of its life. I wouldn't keep Hal from his child.
Well, good. You sound like you're going to leave Hal before you have the baby. And if you do that, you'll lose the money. Honey, that's why you got married to begin with.
Yeah, I know, Lisa. But it was a mistake, okay?
Carly, just a minute here. For almost a year, I mean, you've been planning this whole thing of finding a man, getting married, having a baby, saying, get the $50 million. You're just going to let the money go? You're just going to let it go like that?
Money isn't everything.
What?
What? I mean it.
Carly.
The money doesn't matter anymore.
Would you like to just say that to me one more time?
What?
What you just said. Repeat it. Come on. Let's see it.
Money doesn't matter anymore.
Kind of sticks in the throat, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, yes, it does. Carly, I know you. It just doesn't. Just little words are hard to come by.
Why are you doing this to me? I really thought that you'd be happy for me. And you're being just mean.
No, I'm not. I'm being honest. I'm telling you the truth, and that's the kindest thing I can do for you.
I come here telling you that I'm finally going to do the right thing, and you can just stand there and tell me that I'm wrong.
Oh, come on, honey. Sit down. Come here. Sit down for a minute. Now, look. Carly, I admit to you that I am really rather fuzzy on this right-wrong situation. I really am. I mean, it's different for every person, and I'm certainly not going to be a judge. But I can tell you this. If you're deluding yourself, then it's wrong.
Well, I'm not. I love Jack.
I know you love Jack. That's been obvious for a long time. But, honey, the question is love enough for you?
Today, people of all ages are out there doing, refusing to give in to the aches and pains of life because of an advanced medicine called Advil. The relief is glorious. Advil works fast, right at the site of arthritis pain, stopping it where it starts. Arthritis to muscle aches to headaches. Advil relieves all kinds of pain. Advil simply lets people do what they love to do.
I can't believe it.
Making dreams come true. We've been doing it for over 30 years.
I can't believe it. Thank you.
We're Publishers Clearinghouse, and we look forward to surprising you August 20th.
These fries are delicious. You sure I can eat these?
Yeah, they're low fat. Got the recipe from Pam.
Pam? I don't know her, but I like her.
Pam really cooks.
Everyone gets fresh flowers for an anniversary or prom date, but fresh flowers lack a lifetime guarantee. I take small True Value buckets and, with the help of my wife Punky, just a what if. Put various master mechanic tools in them to form an elegant and useful floral motif my handier customers really appreciate.
It's beautiful.
Women love shampooing with Clairol herbal essences, reveling in the natural botanicals and organic herbs.
Yes! Yes!
But we'd also like to remind you, men like it too. Herbal essences, a totally organic experience.
Life is full of risks, but getting rid of grey is just not one of them. Clairol's Laving Care is risk-free. It's got no ammonia, no peroxide, so it's gentle. Some things are risky by nature. Laving Care, it's not risky. It's just a little box of hair color.
Yeah, well, I'll be in shortly. Oh, he always says that. I'm wrapping things up right now. I'll be in. I'll see you in a bit. Thanks. Bye-bye. Okay, so are you headed for Fashion Sun? Is that what we're going to do?
I just didn't want to leave you like this.
Like what?
Angry. Frustrated.
See, I guess when you called me this morning and you said you wanted to see me right away, in private here, you know, like that, I thought it was about us. I thought it was about you and me.
I wanted to talk.
Yeah. About what? Carly? You hate Carly. Why do you want to talk about Carly all the time? That's because Carly is with Hal? Is that the idea?
No.
I mean, are you jealous of that?
No,
Really?
I'm not.
I mean, because I know you don't
John,
like Carly to be with Hal.
That's right. I don't think she should be with Hal. But
Well, so then it does have to do with Hal, doesn't it?
Well,
it does, doesn't it?
I don't think she should be with him, but I don't think
But what? Look, do you feel if she wasn't with Hal that you might be able to go back to Hal? Is that the idea?
No, that's absurd.
All right, so it's absurd. I can be just as absurd as you are about this whole thing.
You know what? I just don't think. Don't you understand? Because
Hal is the father of your children. You want him to be happy. You don't want him to be upset.
And I don't want him to
whatever.
be with Carly because I don't trust her. But I know that there's something going on with you and Carly. I know that. I know that there's some kind of relationship that you have. Something is happening.
This is terrific. Are you jealous about Carly and me?
Don't be ridiculous.
Ridiculous? What's ridiculous? That somebody else could care for me or that you could be jealous about me?
No, John, it's... I know you're not having an affair with Carly.
That's very reasonable of you. You know that?
Would you rather that I be screaming like you
If it's passionate and it's about you and me and it's about getting back together and you care about me, I'll put you up on the roof and you can scream your head off.
I can't do this thing.
Wait a minute. Don't go!
Sorry!
Barbara!
Sorry!
Emily, thank you. Yeah, I'm just sorry I had to put everybody through this. You cleared him. That's what counts. Yeah, well, I just wish it could have happened sooner.
All right. That's it, kid. You're free to go.
Thanks.
Just do everybody a favor and try to stay out of trouble, okay? You know, if you never had that run-in with Emily, she never would have suspected you.
Yeah, so I'm still guilty in your book, huh? What's it gonna take, man?
Just try to get along with people.
You see, sometimes the law is fair.
Why don't you take the rest of the afternoon off? Oh, but when you come into work tomorrow, I want to see you in my office first thing. We need to talk.
Yes, sir. It's over. It's over, Eddie.
Is it?
Well, you want me to report him for the attempted break-in here?
Hey, Eddie didn't break in. He's my patient.
Yeah, anything you want to tell me about this situation down?
Situation?
This thing with Eddie.
Seems pretty obvious to me. Eddie was in the park at the wrong time, and because of how he looks and who he is, people assume the worst. They were wrong. Sound familiar, Hal?
It wasn't the same thing.
No, but we're both innocent. That part is the same. Listen, man, it's been a long night. I just want to get back to the hospital, check on Camille.
Hey, look, I know what you mean. I've been up all night chasing leads that go nowhere. I just want to get home and spend some time with my new wife. Hey.
Of course love will be enough. Oh, answered that too fast. That's just like you jumping in with both feet with your eyes closed.
Lisa, I know what I'm doing.
That's what you said. You know what you're doing now. But, honey, at the very beginning, $50 million was the most important thing in the world to you. It was so important that you ditched the fella that you really loved and you married a really sweet guy. And he doesn't deserve to be treated like this, Carly. But, oh, you wanted to have the baby, get that money? I mean, that's what you planned. You worked months to get this to turn out this way. You planned it, Carly. And you knew, or at least you thought you knew, that you could not let this pass you by. But, honey, you decided that love was just not as important as the money.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I was wrong.
Well, now it's a few months later, and I think you're just bored with married life. And suddenly, love seems like the most important thing in the world.
Are you suggesting that I give up the man I love for a paycheck?
That's what you said. You see, that was your choice. But, Carly, I know you. I know that about the end of this year, when you're ready to give birth to this baby and you're no longer married to the baby's father, you're going to start thinking about that $50 million, and you're going to see it just slip right through your fingers. And you're going to be so upset with that. And you know what you're going to do? Because of the decision you're going to make today, you're suddenly going to change your mind again. I wouldn't. Oh, yes, you would. Yes, you certainly would. You'll start thinking about all the things you're going to lose by not having that $50 million. You'll think about all of the pretty clothes. You'll think about all the pretty houses that you could have and all the trips you could take. All of these wonderful things for $50 million. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to drop Jack so fast that it'll make his head swim. Yes, you will. And you'll go flying back to Hal and you'll beg him, please, Hal, take me back.
You must think that I'm some kind of monster, huh?
No, Carly, I don't. No, you are just Carly. And I'm not judging you, darling. I understand. $50 million is a hell of a lot of money. But, honey, the only thing that makes you a monster is if you start lying to yourself and then dragging these two wonderful men down with you. Well, I wouldn't do that. You wouldn't. Huh, Carly, let me ask you something. Do you honestly think that love, you could live on love alone? Just love? Do you really think that? Do you think that Jack would be enough for you? No, I don't think so, because you see, I know you, and I know how you think. You have always wanted more. You have always felt that you deserved more. And when you don't get it, do you know what you are? You are miserable, and you make the rest of us miserable. So you've got to ask yourself, is Jack really enough for you? Or will you still want more? And this time, honey, you better be sure you know the answer, or you're going to break that man's heart.
I wish... To hell with wishes. Wishes don't mean a damn thing.
Sometimes they can, if you want them to.
Not this time.
Jackie, you know that I'd help you if I could. You know that.
Yeah, I do.
I could sing for you. But you know what I think you need? I think you need to eat. Now, I'm sure that this stuff is absolutely delicious, even though I have no idea what it tastes like.
Julia, I'm really not hungry.
Uh-oh. You know what happened to me when I said that in my house?
What?
Williams was the cook's assistant. He served all the meals. Mother would have him serve me a portion of everything that we were having that morning. Then we'd sit across the table and glare at each other while she ate and I didn't.
Not much fun, huh?
Actually, it could be. She'd sit there staring at me and chewing. And I'd start to imagine her as a cow. And then I'd start to giggle. Then she'd throw down her fork and tell me, leave the table this instant.
But you were a handful, weren't you?
I had to be.
I know what you're doing.
Is it working?
Not much.
I'm sorry.
Thanks anyway.
You're welcome. I just figure if you can get your mind off it, you know, take a step back, get a few deep breaths, maybe when you come back to it later, you'll be able to deal with it. What?
You're too good to me.
In search of a new scent, Snuggle didn't settle until he found that clean, peaceful fresh that only comes after the rain falls down. Introducing Fresh Rain Snuggle Fabric Softener.
Mr. Reach conquers the evil black man. With Reach Tooth and Gum Care, the only brush with feather-tip bristles, proven to clean gum line black best.
So don't just brush, reach. She was coming home to the jungle and to their wild, untamed love for butter, cut down by cholesterol. Until...
Darling, look what I brought back.
I can't believe it's not butter.
It's the premier spread flavored with real sweet cream buttermilk for a fresh butter taste, but without the cholesterol.
How civilized.
I can't believe it's not butter. A taste you love without the cholesterol.
Meet Tess. She's eating cereal. So now's the time for Carnation Follow-Up with all the nutrition of starter formulas. And Mom can save up to 20%. Carnation Follow-Up from Nestle, also in soy.
Sweet honey, crunchy nuts on classic Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Kellogg's Honey Crunch Corn Flakes, an altogether great breakfast.
I did a great deal of research on the automobile. I looked at the Honda Civic, Ford Probe. I always came back to Hyundai. It's a great car.
perfect on the road. Great pickup. It handled wonderfully. I love the design of the Elantra. It's sleek, classy, car of the 90s.
Right now, you could get an Elantra for just $8,999.
It impressed me completely. Take a test drive and experience it yourself.
Ben, you really put your neck out in the line there.
No more than you did.
Hey, you guys both were like... Look, I was, before I met you, doctors I came across, man, they didn't really give a damn. They just stuff you full of pills. Tell you not to come back, you know what I mean? Not you, man. You get right in there and you help. So, thanks.
You're welcome. But you still have to keep seeing me regularly. The sleeping disorder of yours isn't going to evaporate.
I know. We'll come.
Good. Look, I gotta change and get over to the hospital.
We'll clear out of here.
Margot?
Yeah.
Look, what you did for me, I probably would have thought it was me, you know? And kind of how crazy I am.
Eddie, you are not crazy.
Like, either way, I still would have thought it was me. You stuck your neck out there for me, so,
Why do you find it so hard to say thank you?
Tom.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's over, Eddie. I'm glad.
Me too.
It's over. What do you mean? I did it. Eddie's off the hook. I took care of it. Emily, I am so glad. I'm so proud of you. How you doing? Like you care.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just very happy it's over.
We owe you. You really came through for Margot.
Well, I'd never want to do anything to hurt Margot.
Even if it hurt you to protect her? Look, I know I should probably leave this alone, but I gotta ask just now with help. Did you lie to protect my wife?
Yeah. I had to. I really felt there was no other way out of it for her.
Thank you. I will never forget this.
I did it for you.
Eddie, come on. Let it go. Emily really came through for you.
Whatever.
Where are you going?
I'll be okay.
No, where are you going to be okay? Where?
I'll let you know, okay?
Eddie, you can't just go out there into the streets. You gotta have a job. You gotta have an address.
Margot, Margot. Don't worry about me, okay? I'll be all right.
All right, enough of my stupid stories and gourmet Java breakfast. I'm gonna go.
I'm sorry. I'm so
No.
out of it.
No, you get a bath and a shave and how about some rest? Whatever this is only gonna look worse if you don't sleep.
Yeah, well, I don't think sleeping is gonna make it any better.
I do. Jack, it's gonna be okay. Eventually. By the time we go on that hayride tonight. Or just don't think about that right now anyway. You deal with this in your own way, on your own time. And if you want to see me or just talk, give me a call. See ya.
Julia.
Take care of yourself, Dad.
He didn't say anything about Carly? Well, he's gotta know something.
No. It's not your fault, Barbara. I mean, you tried. No, don't worry about it. I'm not giving up. Don't worry. Actually, it was perfect. This morning, I woke up and... Oh, just a second. Someone's at the door. Okay. Yeah, sure. Bye.
Oh, hey, Nick.
Hey.
Oh, Nick, is it good to be home?
Rough night?
Yes. all night looking for a suspect who turns out not to be a suspect. I spent the last 24 hours just chasing my own damn tail.
You were out all night.
Yeah.
Working?
Right. What's up?
Nothing. I just, I thought that maybe you and Carly went out to dinner.
No, she was a widow to the job again last night. She's still asleep.
What?
Carly, my wife, she's still asleep.
Who knows?
Well, Nick, is the door to her bedroom closed, or has she been down this morning to the kitchen? Nikki, what is it?
Dad.
Nikki, what's wrong? Is Carly all right?
I don't know, Dad. I honestly don't know.
What's wrong?
Carly didn't come home last night.
I'm glad I caught you, John.
You know, believe it or not, I've had quite enough of you this morning already.
Oh, stop it. I just got here.
Yeah, and you're leaving now. Come on.
No, not yet.
I have to go to work.
John, something's come up, and I really need your help.
I lead a hectic life. Sometimes I get irregular, so I take something I can trust. Correct all. Now even more women